Hi guys, we are ready to start our next project. It is going to be a giraffe made out of forms. So we're going to be using some, a cylinder. We're going to be using some cube-like shapes. We're going to be using some spheres, and we're going to create a shape-based giraffe today. And then of course we're gonna be using some value because value is awesome. Okay, so we are gonna start with a pencil and paper. I have a marker just so you guys can see my lines. We are gonna start today with the neck for our giraffe. The neck for our giraffe is a cylinder. So we're gonna start with an oval for the opening. A giraffe has a long neck. So we wanna make the sides nice and long. And if you guys remember, the bottom is not flat, it's gonna have a slight curve. Okay, now for the giraffe head, we're gonna make an oval. Now, an oval is not a 3D form, and that's okay, but it's still a shape. And we're gonna make an oval for an ear up here, and an oval for an ear up here. We're gonna make an oval for the nose. And I'm just gonna go ahead and color that in since I'm right here. We're gonna use a circle for the eye. And then for like the little antennas, we're gonna use a rectangle with a circle, and I'm gonna go ahead and color those in too. Okay. For the body, we're gonna use a big oval shape. Now, the legs are kind of fun. The legs are where we're gonna be kind of rectangular-ish. So we're gonna start by just drawing a rectangle for the leg. Now, to make it into a form, I wanna start down here and draw a little bit of a diagonal line and then draw that straight up. So now I have the front and the side of one of his legs. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Here's the rectangle for his leg. Draw a diagonal line, go up. That's his other leg. Okay, same thing, rectangle, diagonal on the bottom, line goes up. And then one more leg, because the giraffe has 4 legs. Rectangle shape, diagonal, line goes up. There are our 4 cube-like legs. And then we're gonna just go ahead and add like a little tail for our giraffe. Now, that's all the forms we're gonna use, but I think we need to come in here and we need to draw some spots for our giraffe. And this will be then giving us more opportunity to practice our value. Because value is a wonderful skill, light to dark of one color. It's a fun way to add a little extra to our projects. Okay. So now we are ready to start our coloring. So I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to use some orange for the neck, and I'm gonna start dark and go lighter. I'm gonna do that on each of my little circles. Go dark and lighter. So I'm gonna do all of the circles in this shade of orange. Okay. And then for the background part of it, I will use a different orange. I will start with some dark, hard pressure down here, and I'm gonna slowly transition that into a very soft orange. Okay, I'm gonna use another orange, because there are tons of orange crayons, it seems like, in crayon boxes, to make the face orange. So I'm gonna start dark, hard pressure over here, and then I'm gonna slowly transition. This is kind of like a reddish orange. And so by the time I get all the way over here, it's super light. Okay. Now, for the ears, very hard, all the way to very light. Same thing, very dark to very soft. Okay, now I'm not gonna try to make my giraffe realistic in color because I just don't think that's gonna be possible. So I am just gonna have some fun and I am going to make a purple giraffe today. So I am gonna use 2 shades of purple, 1 shade for the dots, going dark to light, and then I'll use a different shade for the body. And I'm just having some fun coloring value. I just really think value is a fun way to add a little bit of extra to a design. It's not very difficult to do once you understand it, and it just gives it a more complex appearance, I think. Okay, look at these 2 purples together. That's really nice. All right, we're gonna just transition that into the next shade. Okay, have some nice value going on there. I'm gonna come in here and do a little bit of value on the tail. Dark, medium, light. Now it's time to do it on the legs. Dark, medium, light. Do it on both sides. Okay. Same thing. I kind of dig this rainbow colored giraffe. It's pretty fun. Okay. Oh, I like that red. It's nice and bright. That dark is very vibrant. Okay. And let's see, how about a yellow? Okay, so now my giraffe is finished. And you can do a line to make like a ground and a ceiling kind of thing if you want to. I just had some fun with this and I just made a random line, something like this, and then I just started coloring it with value. So I think I'm gonna stick with that idea. I'm gonna just randomly start coloring these circle areas that I drew with some value. I'm gonna go from my dark to a medium. And so by the time I'm down here, it's all light. Okay, switch colors and do the same thing over here. Let's see, I'm gonna do some green, some dark green here. Transition into a medium. And then finish with a really nice soft green. Okay, I'm gonna spin it around and keep going here. I think I'm gonna start with some dark blue up in the corner, although this is kind of a more like a bluish purple, I guess. And then slowly start transitioning into a lighter. Okay. And then one space left, and I feel like we're gonna do some, let's do some red. Okay, so down here. Some nice hard pressure for that dark. That red is so bright and vibrant. That's pretty amazing. I really like how that looks. Okay, I'm switching to a more medium pressure. And then I'm gonna get really soft. Now, sometimes when I do value, I get this harsh line like I have right there. I'm gonna show you how to fix that. Okay, sometimes you get this harsh line. You come the opposite direction and you just extend your color a little bit longer and you work it from the opposite direction to get the blend. Now, is it gonna be perfect? No, but it will make it less chunky and look a little bit more natural. All right, so there is our finished project of our three-dimensional giraffe using cylinders and cube-like shapes and some sphere shapes going on. All right, guys, hope you had fun. Can't wait to see your finished giraffes. All right, bye, guys.